Shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 101.1 WJRR. Bunch of freaking idiots.
All right, this hour is brought to you by, we're asking for your help. If you are so inclined and have the time to do so at some point tomorrow, got a blood drive happening here at the iHeart Studios in Maitland. One Blood, in conjunction with SeaWorld and iHeartMedia all day long, will be set up with the big red buses outside, starting very early, 7:30 until 6:30 in the evening. So no matter what time you work during the day, it should give you a little bit of time to come by if you're able to and want to donate.
That's the big thing. If you're able to donate, please do. It'll help a lot of people. Again, tomorrow, Friday, 7:30 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening. Big thanks to our partners, One Blood and SeaWorld.
We are just off of I-4, the Maitland exit in the Maitland Center. I know a lot of folks go to and fro work through that area, so if you're able to swing by tomorrow, it would be greatly appreciated, especially by those who may receive your generous donation to save their life.
Yeah, and blood donors are going to receive a free SeaWorld Orlando Hella Scream ticket.
And T-shirt
and
as well.
A T-shirt, limited edition, and a wellness checkup. So, hey, do it if you can, please.
So, everyone's aware that people in this country illegally, criminals first, are the target of immigrations and custom enforcement right now around the country. There was another operation yesterday in Langley, Virginia. At a construction site, large construction site, where many suspected workers who were here illegally, and some of which had criminal wants and warrants for them, were raided. There's one key thing that I mentioned in this story that became an angle. Langley, Virginia. Do you know what's in Langley, Virginia?
It's some kind of military base.
It's where the CIA headquarters is located. Yeah. This construction site was near CIA headquarters. In fact, adjacent.
Oh, God. So they're just sitting there looking out the window going, all right, let's go ahead and check this one out.
They ended up having to go into lockdown when the workers, many of which fled on foot, tried in vain to scale the security perimeter of CIA headquarters. I'm sure they had no idea what they were doing or what it was, but that's
that's like a wanted fugitive going to FBI.
Right.
Yeah, I'll hide here.
Right.
Hey, why are these guys and ladies in black suits?
So at the end of the conversation, everybody was scooped up, and those that were in question were detained.
Again, the ones that have a criminal past, and wait, before you judge, not you, the listener, when I say a criminal past, I'm saying doing bad things that they're wanted for. That's why they're being detained, a lot of them.
Being here illegally is also a crime.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Being here illegally, especially if you're a troublemaker.
All right, so that's who they're after first, but this was another one of these operations yesterday that had an unintended outcome.
When are they going to call it Operation Construction Site? Because, there's a lot of targets. I told you drive by and insert whether it's making a, McMansion or redoing a roof or whatever.
Talk a long time on that subject if you wanted to.
All right.
Let's move on to Australia. Help is on the way for Australian koala bears. Australia has approved the first chlamydia vaccine for koalas that have been ravaged by the sexually transmitted disease. I didn't know koalas were so promiscuous, Taco. They look so cute and cuddly.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're cute and cuddly, and all of a sudden, the male koala looks over at the female. She gives a little wink with that black eye, like the black circled with white eye, and goes, bring it, you cuddly little sumbitch. I got bamboo for you afterwards. They sit back and have a bamboo cig.
Aren't those the pandas?
Oh, yeah. What's the koala? Oh, koalas are the little brown sons of bitches. Right. They're cute, too, yeah. I remember there were a couple people when I was growing up, in middle school. We called it junior high and high school.
Yeah.
The girls, the good girls who did well in school had a little koala fuzzy thing wrapped around their pencil.
That's right. I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That was even before the troll pencil top.
Oh, God.
Remember those?
Whoever invented that stuff.
Cashed in.
Oh, God. It was probably up there with the Rubik's Cube money.
Could be. Maybe.
So, koala chlamydia.
I guess their koala population has been declining over the years, and in parts of Australia, they are an endangered threatened list. And the population has been shrinking for a host of reasons. Chlamydia, one of those, which, of course, also found in humans, can cause infertility and blindness.
That's what I'm concerned about, is where did the koalas actually get introduced to it? Was it some sicko who went from having that thing wrapped around his pencil to...
You could surmise that.
Having it wrapped around something else?
Suppose there was a patient zero at some point.
Yeah. It's just like eating the bat that started all the COVID, the bat soup. It all looks innocent. Oh, this nice bowl of bat soup. This may have some crackers with it. Or whatever. Maybe over tofu, over there.
This is where bits and pieces is so useful.
It's beautiful.
All right, you ready for the? I
just like with Williams, whatever the heck it is. How I knew there was some sort of important headquarters there. I said military.
Langley.
Yeah, Langley. But whatever.
I thought for sure, and I think you agreed that that third headline of the week we presented as a contender yesterday.
Yeah.
Might have been a runaway winner. I'm not so sure with this late entry. This would be number 4.
I'm going to have to call an audible here. We're going to have to see if it plays back normally, because I think, look, new screen cover, brand new, no cracks on it. The protector. Well, I put on a screen cover from a different phone, so I think it's covering the microphone. Let's see.
Uh-oh. IT Bob at his finest over here.
Yeah, break it down. I had a cracked screen cover, and I just stole one of my wives. One of my wives, like I'm living out there. Anyway,
from his harem.
Yeah, no, I stole one for my wife's screen protectors. So let's see if this works. Go.
Zookeeper eaten alive by pack of lions in front of horrified tourists after stepping out of truck at safari park.
That is a damn home run if I've ever heard one. Yesterday, I won't even confuse listeners. I was going to play you yesterday's that we thought won. Let's see if
you can play that if you want.
Let's see if it recorded properly. Hold on.
Go. Zookeeper.
Okay, good.
Refresh on that number 3 from yesterday.
Does that
just for
Zookeeper beat this?
Go. Busta Rhymes asks Mariah Carey if he can hump her leg like an old nasty dog at VMA after party.
Yeah.
They're coming from different directions here in content.
Yeah. But we'll let all the listeners decide tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be the voting in case we have a last-minute entry for consideration. Mm-hmm. But, the headline pretty much says it all. That happened in Thailand, by the way, yesterday at Safari World Bangkok.
Oh,
the unlucky zookeeper was 58-year-old Jian...
It doesn't matter. You always try to read the names and nobody cares. It doesn't matter.
He made the mistake of stepping out of his Jeep in the lion enclosure.
I thought it was going to be one around, like the state, because we have one in the state of Florida, I think.
Lion Country Safari.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's seen these things.
It's out in Loxahatchee in South Florida.
I'd just be petrified to even enter the gates. Because, maybe just because I'm prone to car problems. But
we used to drive through there a lot when we were a kid. Loved it, man. It was fun.
Yeah, but I just think modern day, if your car overheats, what are you going to do? We live in Florida.
AAA, man. They get paid the big bucks to come out and deal with that stuff.
I think if I'm working for that organization, I'm saying...
You get called the Lion Country Safari.
Go ahead and pop your hood and we'll come and find you. I'm saying... we have a bad... connection.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.
There's hot and